Welcome back, guys, to Horizon Forbidden West. Well, last episode, after completing another relic ruin to grab the Dry Yearn's ornament, we returned to base, catching up with all our allies once again before heading to Gaia to install Demeter, giving the AI the power needed to absorb Hephaestus. After discussing plans to do so at Cauldron Gemini, Beta brought up the fact that she had learned the rogue builder of machines had written out alpha clearance from its code. We find ourselves needing an unknown clearance to the AI, Ted Farrow's Omega clearance, as we now decide what to do next.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood.
I'm right here, by the way. You don't have to do it via that kind of communication. So, where is that? We got a quest in base. That's kind of what I thought, yeah. We've got to go. There's so much to go through. We should probably start clearing out some of this stuff. Bandit camps and the whatnot. Down there bottom area, there's so many after all. Yes, we've kind of reached the coast. There's still a little bit more to explore, but that's, well, when I say there's a bit more to explore, we know what that is. We should get these salvage contracts done too. I'm thinking of, like, clearing out this lower area, this relic ruin as well. And then, like, coming down here, getting the salvage contents on the way. Doesn't sound like a bad idea. The black box too, maybe? Doesn't sound bad. However, we do have a quest right here, right now. And where else is going on? Gotta give you a new wallpaper, right? What do you think of this one, Gaia?
An excellent choice.
Right, thanks.
Hey, Gaia. Me again.
Welcome back, Aloy. Where shall we resume?
I don't know. What about our progress? What about Beta?
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that attitude, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse generators?
It may take some coaxing, but with some assistance, I am confident she will.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume we'll fail. She's nothing like what I thought she'd be. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gemini.
Yeah, you're projecting a little bit here. This is kind of like her first time being able to do stuff by her own thing. Of course she's going to be thinking everything doom and gloom. She has to first of all learn that she can, is more to the point.
All this data I've picked up in ancient bunkers and ruins. I guess I never really thought that other people would be looking at it.
Based on my observations, your companions engage quite frequently with this material. Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition of serving a sweet confection, as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of serving sparkling stout ale. He also suggested we host a party for you, as a surprise.
Yeah, no thanks.
That is what I predicted.
Becca would be like, no sweet confection, sparkling ale. Yes, what a surprise, excellent.
Is Kotallo getting along with everyone?
Yes, though he prefers to spend most of the time alone. He appears to be collating data on war machine progression and significant battles during the Pharaoh Plague, to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
It's one of those, it's going to become a historian.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. Water sources have been purified, and soil conditions remediated. These improvements will stave off environmental collapse for a few additional months.
Well, with luck, soon you'll have Hephaestus. Then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for good, right?
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic agents to permanently reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher than Alpha? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a backdoor to the Zero Dawn system, without Elizabeth's knowledge. My predecessor did not even know of its existence until he activated it to purge the Apollo database. It is, in effect, a blind spot. One that will allow us to subdue Hephaestus. And fortunately, thanks to Beta's information, we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco.
Alright. What else can I speak about? I guess the plan to capture Hephaestus is a new topic, but equally we kind of just heard it. But maybe she said something different.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go over it again.
As you wish. Thanks to Beta's test, we now know that Hephaestus will not respond to your Alpha clearance. Which is why you will need to procure Ted Faro's Omega clearance.
Right. From his personal bunker, Thebes.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the transport rig and pulse generators. When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the facility's cores. The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clearance will allow you to trap it.
And then you'll be able to absorb it.
Not quite. You will need to manually remove Hephaestus's malicious code before the merge.
How long will that take?
There are calculations I still must run, but I estimate a few hours.
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generators, right?
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should mask our activities until the merge is complete.
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. Sounds like a plan.
See, the issue I have with the plan, though, with the masking thing and the other pulses, is the fact that surely the Zeniths would look at it and go, well, that's the only location they could do it, because it's got 2 cores if they were to do this or X or Y, do you know what I mean? It's the only place they could. Well, I maybe they'd think we'd, like, build another core, because that's probably what they do. Maybe it's because of the underestimation kind of side of things that might work in our favor. Could be.
I found some data in one of the rooms you unlocked. It mentioned that there are still functional seed banks beneath this facility. Why is it there?
My predecessor was tasked with reconstituting the biosphere with primary and secondary plant species. Had everything gone according to plan, humans would have eventually been able to introduce tertiary species, including new crops.
Can we access them now?
Unfortunately, it will have to wait. I require control over the machines in order to access and distribute the preserved seed stock.
And for that we need Hephaestus. It's something to look into later then.
Tasty things, I'm assuming.
So the facility where I recovered Demeter used to be a Faro agricultural research facility. It's where they created the biomass conversion system, but also adamantine wreath. Did Elizabeth know they were working on that?
It is likely she was briefed on other efforts to combat the machine swarm, though her focus was devoted only to Zero Dawn.
That makes sense. But they actually got the wreaths to work. If they've been able to deploy it against the Faro plague in time...
Using the data you recovered on the project, I ran several simulations and have concluded that it would never have worked. In all scenarios, The Pharaoh war machines would eventually hack and deactivate the wreaths before they could contain the swarm.
So Zero Dawn really was the only solution. There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agriculture. Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their homeland?
I will run a query. Complete. The data contains information about novel crop production methods, which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long term.
But new crops aren't going to save the world, so I guess it's on us.
It is.
No pressure.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a cauldron like that. But you mentioned something about seismic activity?
When my predecessor attempted to build the cauldron, construction was disrupted by a series of earthquakes. The data core had already been built, but the rest of the facility sustained damage. So, she began again. A second core was built. However, when more tremblers occurred, she abandoned the site.
Lucky for us. Are the quakes still happening?
No, though they did also create instabilities in other facilities in the region.
We did see them. We came across that, that's for sure. I think we've talked about all this stuff, but I don't know if it just comes available again or not.
I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Alright, so what's the quest that's awaiting us here then? We're going way west. For a bit more exploration to get to there, to be honest. San Francisco. Oh my god, everyone wants to talk again!
It tastes worse the longer it takes to be delivered. Or something like that.
Maybe you can find the recipe?
I think it was just flat bread. With cheese. And some sauce.
I like it already.
Hey, Aaron. Like pizza, dear.
Let's just I hear about you going west.
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab Hephaestus.
Because it would have been too easy otherwise.
These guys won't let me go away without talking to me.
You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back. And she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
How are things with Kotallo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it.
Didn't get eaten.
I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but are you sure you don't need any help? Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found, the Quen. They sound like a nasty bunch.
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl will help you get ready for what comes next.
Take care of yourself, Aloy.
In the end, they all get shot in the head, right? Anyone who opposes me that's human. The quest that I'm after is with Kotallo? Not with Zoe? I thought it'd be Zoe's continuation.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. They said they came from across the Great Ocean. I was hoping that Tenakth knew more about them.
There were rumors of trespassers in the area, but we thought they were just bandits. Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry. That's all I can tell you.
It's okay. I guess I'll find out soon enough.
There is something I've been meaning to discuss with you. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
Always. Can I go straight to that and then ask him other stuff later? No, I should probably ask him the other stuff now.
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hekarro would have it so as well.
What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training.
Surprisingly good, but he's never been beat.
You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if you'd help me do the same.
You want to make yourself a new arm?
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me build such a thing if I can get the necessary data and materials. She believes these things lie in the place where Beta hid from the Zeniths.
Their ancient research lab.
I am not as familiar with old world machinery as you are. I could use your assistance.
It might be dangerous. The Zeniths probably still keep an eye on that place. We were lucky to get out of there alive the first time.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
Let's do it then.
I should get going. I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcements?
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new arm of yours.
Thank you, Aloy.
Right, what was lost? I will talk to the others when I come back from this place. Is how I think of it. That's all the way up there. It's almost like I've got a fast travel pack that I can spend. Ha ha ha. It only costs 25.
The Zenith lab's around here. That's where Kotallo said we'd find what he needs to build himself a new arm. I should let him know I'm around. I'm catching snowflakes on my lashes.
Is this refreshing? I can't save.
Hey, Kotallo. I'm at the Zenith lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
The lab's up this way.
Did Aloy forget?
You okay?
I got this.
But man, that's some strength.
Machines. They're scrapping the specters for parts.
Kick ass.
Should we dispose of them?
Or we can sneak past them.
When did I ever do that?
Choice.
Or maybe
The
simply the
guardian of
case.
machines.
Aloy just respected. Kotallo could do it, no problem. and never asked. Which is the right way to go about things, right? Look how Verbena's just there.
Battle it is.
Yes, battle it is. I mean, I'm actually completely fine with starting on that guy. For the obvious reason. I can knock off the arms and get parts. Parts are good. Parts are very good indeed.
It's dangerous even with missing part. Hit that weak spot.
Thank you.
How do you like me now?
I thought it was out of range for starters.
Shit. I'm scrapping the specters for parts.
Should we dispose of that?
Or we can sneak past them.
Your choice.
I wasn't expecting to be like one shot either. That was confusing. I had my cool big sniper gun. I was gonna shoot him. I was taking my time, like in certain ways. I was literally about to say, but yes, obviously my own hubris has defeated me to stay.
This is coming with me.
Battle it is.
Maybe this shell boy is a lot stronger than I think. Oh, he shot something else. This doesn't seem to have as good tearing quality, does it? If any tearing quality. What level is this thing? Oh, it's an Apex! That might explain it a little bit more. You do know Kotallo's just gonna... Kotallo? Finish him. Kotallo! Don't let him get close to me, Kotallo! I missed the shield arm 10 times. I just hit your shield. What happens to that? Just blows up, nothing. Thank you.
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
Probably should have realized you were an Apex earlier. Baby. I was very surprised to die, as you saw. Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah.
The world's worst slide. I'm going this way.
Enemies up ahead.
Why? Kotallo! Kotallo, hide! Oh, come on, Kotallo, you just blocked that. It's going fine until then, honest.
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
Blame everyone but me. That's the way. High fives. And mouse protection. Wait, here we go. What the hell? Where'd this guy come from? I didn't realise. Because it was during a talking scene. Thanks for the follow, by the way. You just popping out of nowhere now? I know your burrows and all. That's kind of your, like, modus operandi, but still. Out the window, yeah? Nope.
Is that it down there?
Yep, we better make our way down there.
Definitely no things waiting to kill us, Kotallo. Definitely not.
We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Gaia was talking about.
I'll wait here.
I did. You said you'd wait there.
Barely room to breathe.
I thought you were waiting there. And what code do I need to do? Maybe in a side room? Hello. Search the storage room for an access point.
Let's hope it holds the answers we seek.
Let's try every popular combination. That's why I went for one lesson, I think it was.
I'll download the database to your Focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
Let's teach them respect!
Oh, Kotallo, that was you shouting. Okay, that's fine then.
Honor is everything!
I was like, uh-oh, wait, is there one of the invisible dudes? Oh, that sounds bad. I need to get closer. Too far away still. Let's introduce you to acid. Where's the other dude? Is what I was about to say. Okay, can I get up, please? Yeah, I knew the other one would be behind me at any time there. No, 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 no. I'm very much in the middle of the grinding at the moment. One's right there. Even if I want to slide down there. I've not got the, Oh! Just realised I fought two at once before. There's my power shots gone.
It's corroding!
Oh, no, no, I don't want plasma. Everyone's nearly dead. Can you just shoot that one, please? You do a very successful job of following me literally on my blind spot. It is a very unwanted trait. What blew me up this time?
The Zeniths might send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here.
Yes, we
The
do.
components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
Well, that was horrible again. Every time I ran away from them, they're like literally there, directly behind me. And I'm going like, where are... At the moment, this is becoming like a Spectre deposit. It's 3 that I've now killed in this room. Okay, we need to go via the under rooms. Is it in the corner where all the hazmat suits were kind of deposited? No.
We need to search the entire floor.
Yes.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Indeed, we
Good idea.
don't. Just be the guy at my back, bud. Ninmah Research Lab, eh? This is a new area. Spectres hound you. In a way not yet
vent.
seen, eh?
Might be a way out of this room.
Stalkerish, but equally not. Where am I goes? Where's this vent you mentioned? There's a ladder in there, I guess. No way, I wasn't just bumbling through there. Seem to be a lot in here otherwise. Okay then, guess the question is, can I use the outside of that to climb upwards in? Yes.